Morning people, Norm here from Norm Life. I'm out doing something different. I've actually bought some new river pots from Steve D, from Fishing with Steve D. They look the duck's nuts, they're so good. I can't, as you know, I can't catch redclaw, well I try. So I'm out with him this morning in his local water. Say g'day Steve.
G'day folks, how we going?
He's going to show me the ropes, we're going to catch a feed. It's going to be really good. I brought the kayak. It should be a good morning, stay tuned. We'll get the pots out. Steve's going to put some in off the bank, and we're going to take some out with the kayak and put them out in different areas. The water level's right up, so the redclaw could be up real close.
Yeah, we're hoping the redclaws come up shallow because of the water level coming up. So we're just going to set a couple in shallow and a couple out deep, and we're just going to let the redclaw tell us where they are and what they're doing. And we've got a couple different baits. We've got the dog biscuits and we've got the overripe rock melon, which is really pongy, and the more it's off and the more it pongs and smells, hopefully we'll catch more redclaw. So let's get into it, eh?
I can't do any worse. I'm setting up a trap. These are the new river pots that I got off Steve. They're fantastic. They're like a crab pot. And you've got 3 entrances and upward facing rings, so when the little buggers get in, they shouldn't get out, which is what happened last time I was out. I must have had a trap full. They ate all the bait and they escaped. So,
yeah, well, the upward facing rings are so important, folks, so they don't walk in and walk out. If the rings are just straight, they'll just walk in and straight out, but because these are upward facing, they can't get out.
Alright, so I've got 2 of the river pots I picked up from Steve yesterday, and yeah, I'm keen. I'm really keen.
Yeah, I can smell those dog biscuits. They're good. They're strong.
Yeah,
What flavour are they?
Oh, they're good A's, mate.
Oh, the good A's.
Yeah.
The good A's are good.
They reek, actually.
Oh, wow.
They do reek. There's heaps. Do you want some?
Yeah, chuck a couple in there.
Steve's actually got these bait holders that he sells that look really good. I would have grabbed some, but
I think I've got one in my nap.
oh, actually,
Yeah.
well, I made that video where I made my own up because I
yeah.
hadn't seen Steve's. They're nice.
So folks, I just got a label. I just got a label here. When you're doing land-based, you're supposed to have it label near the end of the rope where you tie it to a stationary object. Because if fisheries come and it's not tied to a stationary object, they can actually confiscate it.
Yeah, you don't want that. These pots are too good for that.
Yeah, we don't want them to take our pots.
Loaded up with the nets, it's funny as.
Yeah. SSS Redclaw. We're pretty stacked up, guys.
As long as it's not SOS Redclaw.
Oh, look out.
Did they stay on?
Yeah, he tried to fall, but that's all good.
There goes the BCF trap. It's actually a great little kayak. To thank Tiana, my daughter, for letting me borrow it. Just found some sticks over here. I'm just going to come and put them in near these. I've never been here before, so I believe the water's up quite a bit. So maybe these are normally out of the water, I don't know. It looks alright. These are all in fairly shallow. Okay, getting Steve D's pots now. These ones have stinky rock melon in them. All the other ones I put out so far were mine, and they all have really stinky dog food in them. So it's a stink bait session. I'll come over near these sticks with Steve's last pot. He's got a really good feeling about this morning, so hopefully we'll get a nice, good, big feed of little nippy nips. Because they are delicious, they really are. Like I never catch fish for food, but technically these are a pest, but they're a delicious pest. And yeah. I like them. They're good with a steak actually. Bit of garlic, some butter, some lime, some chilli. Really good. So I went out on a mission paddling with the Redclaw pots. Put them all out, put out 8.
There we go folks, we've got our river pot, got our rock melon in there, and got our label on there with the address on, got a double hitch. And what I'm going to do is just tie it to a stationary object and just make sure the label's close to the end as per the fisheries regulations. So there we go folks, we've got it to our label near the end of the rope, and we got it tied to a stationary object. And now we're going to get a little bit wet, up to the knees I reckon.
Join the club, mate.
Yeah, at least it's not freezing.
Nah, it's lovely. It's actually really nice.
Here we go, we're going out. I've got about 28 foot of rope. We do sell this rope for $7.95, and I'm going to set one really shallow. I'm just getting that feeling, so what I'm going to do, put one amongst the weed there.
This is trap number 1. These ones have good O's in them. I've got good O's in all of my traps. We got one.
Folks, we're going to pull the close ones up, and what we're hopefully going to find is that the redclaw will come up into the shallows and they're gorging on the shallow grasses that have been flooded. So let's pull the rope and let's see how these go. The river pots.
It's going to be funny if they fall after all that paddling I did.
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Not a sausage.
Oh. On a redclaw, not a sausage.
I might put some dog biscuits as well in that one.
Get the good O's in.
The good O's might be the good O's. Let's have a look at the second one. Second river pot, right up in the flooded grasses. Oh yes, we've got a beauty in there.
Oh really?
See one.
Awesome.
So he's in the flooded grasses.
Yeah.
And
oh, good job.
Come over here. There he is. Yeah, so maybe they're in the flooded grasses. That's got good O's in it too, see?
Yeah, see?
So sometimes they like the dog biscuits, sometimes they like the rock melon. So
well, I do say let's go out and get the dogs. So
yeah, so dog biscuits are what's going to go in, I think.
That's a boy, that one. It's got the red claws.
Yeah, that's good. That's a start, isn't it?
Yep.
There we go. Our second redclaw, the home waters here,
Good
and
stuff.
he was really shallow. So maybe we got to set these two pots, try them in the really shallow flooded grasses.
Okay. Oh, got one. This one's really shallow. Just got rock melon in, I think. What do we got? Oh, we've got a beauty in there. Very good. Okay. Steve will be very happy with that. Got one in a cheap trap. Yeah, in the cheap trap. But it was on the dog biscuits and up in the shallow. Oh, I need side cutters.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the other bonus of your ones too. You don't have to do all that side cutter crap. Then you have to check these pots. These ones I put up close. So there we go. Oh, that one's got a beauty in it. Just doing that one.
This one had the biggest one in right in our toes, right shallow in our toe deep. So let's see how many we got this time. Oh yeah, oh whoa, jackpot. Oh.
Serious? That's awesome.
How would you be, folks? That is just, I'll just take the camera out. That is right at our toes. They're only less than a metre deep. And what have we got there? 2, 4, 5.
Oh, I've been paddling the kayak over the top of that.
Right at our toes, we catch the biggest pot with 5 in at the moment. So there is a pattern. The pattern is they're shallow and they're preferring the dog biscuits over the rock melon. Okay, we're going to pull up these last 2 pots, and this one's been producing a lot today. And right at our toes. So let's see if we got any more in it now.
Yeah, it does. Are you serious?
1.
Well, that puts us at 20.
That's 20. That's not bad for a morning after the water's come up. So let's have a look at this one. Maybe this one's going to be full.
No.
Oh, full of nothing.
Well, we got 20.
20 is pretty cool.
20 is good. 20 is a good number.
It's been a great morning. Thanks, Norm, and it's been great collaborating with you.
Yeah, good fun, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey viewers, welcome to Norm's Kitchen. Going to do Skippy and Flippy for dinner tonight. It's kangaroo and the Redclaw that we picked up this afternoon or this morning, and Steve D. Got some good Redclaw, so we're going to cook them up. I'm going to cook them up with some kangaroo. Be a bit Australian, I suppose. So we've got some rosemary, can of mortar and pestle, some oregano. It's all picked out of my garden, fresh just now. Just now. Oregano. Enough of that. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's some time. All fresh out of my lovely little herb garden down the side of the house. There we have that. So we're gonna add some pepper. Some salt. A bit more salt. Some lovely garlic. Bit of olive oil. I'm hoping these flavours will be next level good. Yeah, that's good. That's the marinade mix that I made up for the kangaroo. So it's a mix of the herbs, salt and pepper. It's shown at the wrong camera. It's actually very tasty. We have the kangaroo steaks. Kangaroo I'll actually really enjoy. Normally if I had already marinated because I'm lazy. But they're out of the marinated stuff, so I thought, oh, I'll do it myself. I think I'm going to be richly rewarded with nice flavoursome meat. Just wife's just pointed out to me that people who might be watching this overseas might be a bit shocked that we're eating the animal that's on our national coat of arms. They're actually a pest. There's like more kangaroos in this country than there are people. And if you ever hit one in your car, you'll say they're a pest. Put a little bit of salt on them, tender them up, or tenderise them up. Just gonna rub this marinade in. Actually very tasty. Get the flavours through it and let the salt do its thing. I reckon they're going to be very yummy. I've got the Redclaw now in the little container here, and they're all been on ice. So they're all well and truly put to sleep. So I'll give you a look at them. We've got 9 in there. Some are quite large and some are quite small. But anyway, they're all going to be dinner. Hello, hello. Oh, do you want some Redclaw? What are you wagging your tail and barking for? Huh? Got the Redclaw cut in half. You didn't need to see that. It's cleaned. So now got some butter. So yeah, I'm being lazy. I've got ginger in a jar. Crushed ginger. Some of that. Teaspoon of garlic. Boom. Teaspoon of chili. Maybe a bit more. 2 teaspoons of chili. Don't tell anyone. A bit of lime. Plain. You're going to get the zest off the lime. Oh, that smells good. Okay, so that. So, I'll just cut the lime in half. Squeeze some of the juice into the butter. Will do. Boom. Give it all a mad stir up. There we go. Bob Marley would say, stir it up. So we've got the garlic, the ginger, the chili, the lime zest, the lime juice, and the butter. You know what else it needs? It needs some pepper. Blue board. Oh, that's some seafood. Look at that. Blue board for seafood. Not seafood though, is it? It's damn food. Damn good food. Sorry, that's kind of crap. But I am a dad, so you can do that when you're a dad. Alright, so then we get this buttery mix. And we just mix it in. Like that. Wiggly doggly. But they are varying. Yeah, we'll come back when I'm done. Now we've got the kangaroo, cooking the kangaroo, and I'm using a electric grill on top of my gas stove. Doesn't make sense, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, kangaroo with the herbs that I put on earlier on. It's really delicious. Kangaroo and Redclaw for dinner, and it's going to be called Skippy and Flippy. Ah. Here comes the Redclaw. Other side down. Will not take long at all. These little buggers were alive only a couple of hours ago. How good is that? Look at that. So they're going to go with the kangaroo. It's going to be Skippy and Flippy. Got the Redclaw, the ginger, the garlic, the lime. What else was in it? Pepper. It's just coming out of the shell. It might be a bit overdone that one, but we'll give it a go. Don't need that feeler. Yeah, that's good. It's really good. What's this kangaroo like? Oh, that's yummy. Oh, Flippy and Skippy. Awesome. Thanks for watching, people. Keep an eye out for Steve D and me. And look after yourselves.